Tribe, it's Ethany and welcome to day 15 of the 31 days of tarot for 2017, or I nearly said 16. And today's question or prompt is your view on the tarot court. Is it outdated and not needed, etc., and why? So again, foreshadowing, and I'm sure you watched I'm going to assume you watched yesterday's where I talk about that I'm giving a talk on the tarot court at the Northwest Tarot Symposium. So this is a subject very near and dear to my geeky tarot heart. And I wanted to say that I don't think it is. I think if you looked at it solely on, if you looked at the tarot court solely on the surface level, where it's the king, the queen, the knights and the pages. If you looked at it just on that, it could seem very outdated. It could seem that it has no place in the modern world. We don't really use that term unless it's in fantasy or you live in a monarchy or the other one. I'm sure it's like patriarchy. If you live in a country that has those rulership systems in place, so it's a very small percentage of people that would even relate to those, or if you like playing cards a lot, those terms. Whereas for me, it's all in which way you view everything, which, you know, that's life really. For me, it's more about how we are in relation to ourselves, each other, the personalities of the cards, they're the people in our lives and how they manifest. And I can talk a whole bunch about this. I think the gender thing needs to be looked at, especially in the representation of tarot. Absolutely. Do I think the diversity in how they're represented needs to be looked at in tarot? Absolutely. Do I feel that there is probably a better, I even group together, which might be like, oh no, she's talking blasphemy. But in a lot of ways, I actually put the king and the queen on the same peg of power, on the same level. And again, I'm sort of foreshadowing to something big that I'm working on. But I put them very much in the same area. They just rule and lead differently, in different ways, and they embody that in different ways, and they have different strengths of power. So I feel if we can look at them from a different perspective, and if we can dig a little deeper with the tarot court and not just have it as, oh, well, we don't talk in kings and queens anymore, well, most of us don't. I believe that there's a huge place for them. Especially when using it for profiling and understanding people and understanding your own journey better. So I mustn't say much more on that. Hopefully I'll be able to share some more news with everyone later, but I wanted to put that in as a prompt just to understand if and how everybody else feels as well about the tarot court. So thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will see you all tomorrow.